right, hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda, and today we're actually going to test some camera straps for you. I thought I would take you to one of my favorite places here in Sweden. Super awesome. It's sort of like a farm estate, and it was left over to the Swedish Historic Society by the lady who owned it in the early 1900s. It still has a working blacksmith, working electric generator that they've dug out of a water wheel, and plus a water wheel dam. It has a botanical archive for plants that you can only find, here. It's a really cool place. We love to come in the spring and probably come back in the spring so you can see the botanical stuff. But for now, we'll just use this as our backdrop for testing straps. All right, this is Husabyberg in Sweden. And yeah, come with me. Let's go test some camera straps. All right, so today we got the Vanguard optic guard strap, neck strap. We have the smalrigg gimbal shoulder strap. We have the we have with some moss, the Peakdesign strap, which has been my really go-to strap for the last little while. And we also got this Manfrotto ProLite Accessories PL clamp strap. And the thing with this one is it actually is supposed to attach with the Manfrotto ProLite series backpacks. We'll show you that too in a sec. Well, after all this. So we're going to test these on four different categories. The first category is how easy do they attach? And this is the perfect day. It's -1 degrees, so my fingers are properly irritated and cold, but not so cold that I'm going to get frostbite. But a great test to see how easy they attach, how easy they adjust, how comfortable they are, and then finally price. So let's start with the Peakdesign. How easy it is to attach. Again, it's almost cheating because the straps are already bent. The little nubs are already bent to my camera. I just connect it like that, and then take the other one out, and connect it like that. Ta-da! That easy. And then, of course, connecting the strap to it afterwards. All right, next up, let's look at the smalrigg. So the claim to fame for the smalrigg is it also comes with little mini plates. These are really cool. So you can actually connect these to your rig that you have, your smalrigg rig, they hope, and be able to connect your strap straight to the rig itself rather than having to get around the rig to get to the little eye holes for your camera. One thing I should mention about the Peakdesign compared to the others, they're all using this kind of quick release little bumpy things. I'm assuming the original patent probably wore out for Peakdesign and then everybody could go and make something similar. But what I can say is the Peakdesign ones, if you lose them, they're so easy to get a hold of. It's like, you can get them on Amazon, you can get them at any camera store pretty much. But I don't know yet how easy it is to replace the smalrigg ones or the Vanguard ones. The Manfrotto uses a totally different system, but just a little side note. So I assume these will be as easy to put on as the Peakdesign was. Yeah, so that was on nice and quick. I don't think I put it on the right side up though, but we'll see. I can adjust that after, and there we go. So that was easy. And I have to say, oh, those were the extra ones. I'll put these ones in. I have to say, the feel of the smalrigg strap is actually pretty high quality. It's got memory foam in the neck piece, and it just feels nice. So I'm excited to test this guy out. Just like that. Middle side down. Just like that. Super nice. All right, let's try the Vanguard one next. All right, so the Vanguard Optic Guard NS. And we got the black one, I believe. Oh, this looks like a nice strap too. Since we're outside, I'm just going to tuck the plastic in there. I don't want that escaping. Lots of packaging on this guy. But I can see he came with extra eyelets too. So, but again, I'm not so sure if you could find those on Amazon. Uh-oh, I might need an assistant. No, I thought I might have needed some keys from Jacob's pocket, but there we go. We got it off. All right, get that plastic in there. And again, like, this is a really nice feeling strap. All right, so same idea as the other guys. We're gonna slide that on. I say these guys are gonna all be equally ranked on ease of connectivity. This one does have a little push button, which is different than the other ones. The other ones you actually push down on the little ball itself. There we go. And connect. How does that work? Uh-oh. Losing points. Come on, Vanguard. Yeah, that's in. All right. There you go. Super simple. All right, so our final strap is actually this Manfrotto one here. All right. How do I get that out of the box there? All right. Get this little elastic bandy thing off here. I'll put that in the small rig box. Can I just slide that out? Yeah, sure. Oh, I could be smarter. I don't know about ease of connectivity, but ease of getting out of the box. All right. So this is the only one of the quick release systems on these straps that is the old school kind of connective. The camera strap that probably came with your camera probably has the same threading setup. And then instead of having the little eyelet, you have this hook that comes off instead. Now, why they did this was because this attaches to the camera backpack, and it's supposed to be an alternative. So if you're hiking through the woods, you don't need the strap and the camera backpack. You can actually just connect straight to your backpack. The problem I have with it is it leaves an awful lot of extra flopping around your camera on a windy day, or if you're using a gimbal or a slide a lot like we do. So this is a lot of excess to have dragging along on the slide or the gimbal, which is what I really like about the little eyelets from the more Peakdesign design. Okay, let's see. Ease of setup. I have a feeling Manfrotto's not going to win this one. 10 years later. Oh my goodness. It's stiff too, and my hands are cold. All right. Then you got to remember how it went in. So get that back in there. Got to weed it up through. And then weed it up through again. Come on. And then you got to try to get that as close as you can, and then weed it back down through the other side. I mean, it's not awful. Again, if you've ever done a camera strap that came with the camera itself, this is just the same thing. But there, okay. And then I just feed back the little plasticky thingy here, just like that. Ah, there. Okay. And then the other side. So slide off the plasticky thing all the way up. Still -1 degree out. All the way down. There we go. All right. turn the camera. This goes up. Through. So in terms of ease of connecting it, oh, there we go. I'm not so sure if Manfrotto wins this one. I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna leave it there, and then you just connect it just like that. And that's easy enough, but the initial connecting is a little tricky. The disconnecting the strap part, not so bad. I don't think that that's too much more work than the releases on the other guys, but we'll see. Right now, I got the smalrigg strap on, and again, the memory foam on this, so nice. By the way, I don't know if you can hear the water behind me. Again, this place is such a neat little place. When it's not so cold, we should come back. But in terms of adjusting on this strap, there's nothing special about it really. It's just like your standard little backpack strap kind of adjustments on it. There we go. So you kind of got to pull on it a little bit. But it's easy enough. I think that really where the smalrigg wins is actually the comfort. I think that this neck strap is super, super cozy. Only thing that I caution you on is that it's a little thick. So if you find that some straps, when they're thick around your neck, are a little bit uncomfortable, you might not like this smalrigg one. However, if you're going to use it more over the shoulder, this is the way to go. Excellent build quality, and again, super easy to connect and disconnect the camera and the strap from each other. I really like the build quality on this. Again, I don't think that it's going to win over the Peakdesign on adjustment, but it might just win over comfort, because I find the Peakdesign without the foam pad cuts into my neck a little bit. So let's go test the other guys. Okay, so I got the Peakdesign on. And again, Peakdesign, same as the Vanguard and the smalrigg. And again, because I'm pretty sure that they had the original patent on it. With these little Peakdesign clips, they're so easy to detach the camera. The other thing that Peakdesign has going for it is this controlled sliding strap. So easy. I hope I didn't mess the mic up right there. It's so easy to bring the strap up and down. All you gotta do is lift up this silver bit, and then it actually even acts as a handle for you to pull it up. What I don't like about the Peakdesign, that I've said before, oh, I'm all stuck here, smooth, is I find, even though this is really soft material, I find that it does bite into my neck, especially if it's warm out and you just have a t-shirt on. I find it bites a lot. But again, I own 3 of these. Very reliable, very strong material, and good quality build. So Peakdesign, in my opinion, is going to be the winner, unless Vanguard has something that I haven't seen on it yet when we look at it. But I think that Peakdesign is going to win the easy to adjust category. But I don't think that they're going to win the comfort category. All right, let's check out the Vanguard strap next. All right, so last on the list is second last, because we still have the Manfrotto to do. We have the Vanguard strap. And again, if I can just get a hold of it, because my fingers are starting to freeze off, guys. There. Super easy to detach and connect on. Oh, it is a little more fiddly than the Peakdesign. You got to push it in a little bit. It's a little more fiddly than the smalrigg, I think. But still, I mean, it's a really nice design. I think when you have gloves on, that's a lot easier to try to get off. Mind you, I should be testing it with gloves right now. But I think that's easier to get off if your fingers are cold. But I think that it's also a little more fiddly to get in. Now, in terms of comfort, this does have a really nice cushiony strap to it, a little stretch to it too. That's not going to hurt your neck. I think that's an awesome material. It's so soft right there where it needs to be, and it's a little wider. It's nicer than the Peakdesign one by far in terms of comfort, but in terms of width, it's smaller than the smalrigg one. It doesn't have that nice foam padding that the smalrigg does, but still, I think that I almost prefer this over my neck. Like, I don't feel that biting in at all, and I don't think that it would. Now, in terms of strap adjustability, again, I think it's the same as the smalrigg. It's the old school style of adjusting straps. So it's not going to win in the ease of strap adjusting. I think Peakdesign has them beat there until that patent wears out for Peakdesign, and then everybody grabs that too. Poor Peakdesign. You have all these great ideas that people steal. It's just like the PGY Tech bag. It looks so much like the Peakdesign everyday backpack, the One Go Air, and they just once they could make a little slightly better version of it. Anyway, yeah, I think this is a really nice strap. I am really impressed with the comfort of that. And again, it's not going to hurt you if you're going to wear it. I got to watch my mic. I have it hidden here, sideways here. That's got like so much stretch in it. It's a really nice material. So Vanguard, definitely so far my favorite on comfort, and you know, comes in on average point in terms of speed of adjustability. All right, last up is the Manfrotto. Let's go check him out. Okay, so I gotta give it for this. Manfrotto, super comfortable. And again, like, it's not so bad, these little clippy guys here. They're pretty easy to get on and off. And again, the fact that you can strap this on the backpack, and I think you can strap it on more than just the Manfrotto backpack for what it's worth. Nice touch. Now, when it comes to adjustability though, oh wait, hold on, let me show you the strap first. So again, like, it's got this really foamy material, really great, super comfortable. Again, it's not too thick. I still think I'm going to give the win to the Vanguard for comfort, but this would be my second in terms of comfort, because this material, it doesn't cut into you. There's no way that's going to cut into you. It's so thick and nice. But yeah, on the comfort scale, Manfrotto definitely got the second place, or a tie with the Vanguard, because it is so comfy. And again, not too thick. But when it comes to adjustability, so this super annoying system-y thing down here, this is the only way you can adjust these straps. And it's not awful. It's not quick though. So, like, if I'm going to adjust this, I kind of got to feed some cable down in here, and then try to feed it through there, and then feed it down there, because I'm trying to tighten it, so I need to get more on the other end. So feed it through, feed it in. There's going to be somebody out there smarter than me who's going to make a comment on how to fix this, and I welcome that. But again, in terms of adjustability, this is not smooth at all, and I think that that's why Peakdesign was so popular when they came out, because suddenly there was a better strap, easier to connect to your camera, faster to connect to your camera, and faster to adjust. Overall though, I'm not sad about this Manfrotto one. I really like it. Super comfortable. So let's talk end results in terms of the price and the winners. Again, my mic's right there. I hope I'm not beating the crap out of my mic. I apologize today if there's any weird bumps in the audio, because I know that the mic is right where the strap, I like my strap to be. Okay, so the Manfrotto comes in around 30 bucks. Vanguard small rig come in around 35 bucks each. And the Peakdesign comes in at $70. $70! So even though the Peakdesign definitely wins on speed, it doesn't win on price. It doesn't win on comfort. And I kind of have to say that it probably isn't the winner, especially like with that price. The small rig and the Vanguard are very, very similar, but they don't have that quick adjustability. The quick adjustability belongs to the Peakdesign, and if you're willing to spend the 70 bucks, do it. But if you can live without that really cool design on quick adjustment, both the Vanguard and the small rig are very similar. If you like to strap your camera to your backpack, and you're more into hiking with the backpack on, the Manfrotto would be the winner. But I think overall today, my winner has to be, gee, that's a tough one, because the small rig is a lot smoother when it comes to like connecting the little knobs than the Vanguard is. And the Vanguard's a lot more comfortable than the small rig. And they're both the same price. I don't know, guys. I actually don't have a winner today. I think that they're all pretty good. But I'll say this: if you want an alternative to Peakdesign, and you don't mind a thick strap, go with the small rig. If you want the comfortable neck, the Manfrotto or the Vanguard for sure. And if you like backpack, definitely the Manfrotto. But again, like, I think I might actually switch over to the Vanguard. I love Vanguard quality stuff. To me, that part where it doesn't cut in your neck is the real winning factor for me. And I'm not a big fan of how much extra work the Manfrotto is to adjust. All right, guys, I hope you like and subscribe. I hope this was a helpful one, a short little one, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.